well, it's another scorchy out day again. So we had rain, was it 2 days ago? I can't remember now, was it 2 days ago? And we've had nothing since. It's just been bone dry again. So my prediction that August was going to be wet may well be wrong. So I'm on another day off, and I've just had a morning of pottering, and I'm going to go into Skegness now and do my weekly shop. I'm all out of sync, but if I'm going to start getting these as regular days off, I'll soon get back into sync, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to go over to Skegness now, to Lidl and Iceland. That should take me about an hour and a half or so, and then I'll probably grab a sandwich while I'm out, actually. Then come back, and I think I'm going to head inland, maybe about half an hour, 45-minute drive with Rasha, and go and see what we can discover after yesterday's unexploded bombs and nudist beaches. Right, let's load up the car and go and do some shopping. Hey, at my favourite supermarket. But yeah, I love Lidl. Really strange. So I don't use the self-service checkouts unless I've only got a couple of small items. But if you've got a crate of beer and a bag of shopping, they are a nightmare. And any problems, a person's got to come off the till. Anyway, that wasn't what I was going to say. The till that I was just on, they've taken down the Perspex plastic screen. And wow, what a difference that has made. That whole checkout experience was airy and not as claustrophobic as it used to be. And it's just so hard, isn't it? It's only a couple of years ago this whole put plastic screens up happened. Anyway, just thought I'd share that. I was just chatting to the girl on the checkout, and she was absolutely saying exactly the same, that it's just so much better and how much airier it actually feels. And that's just an Iceland shop as well. So I'm probably going to sound a bit like I'm being a bit grumpy today, but Iceland's once upon a time used to have like a big range of their own branded sort of like ready meals. Just as an example, in the Chinese section there would be several Chinese dishes you could choose, and in the Indian section several. And obviously over the years they've gone over to these big brands, Greg's and CGI Fridays and all the rest of it. And you know what? The selection is pretty rubbish, isn't it? I'm not really an Iceland's person, but obviously working away on my own, it's very convenient just being able to pop things into the freezer. But the selection of meals that they once used to do has vastly disappeared, and they're now bringing in the premium whatever's. I don't know, it seems to be losing its heart a little bit. I think next week I'm going to go back to Herons. So Herons didn't have as much selection, but a better selection, if that makes any sort of sense, for the sort of thing that I'm after. I don't know. Do you shop at Iceland? What do you think? Right, Rash, how are you? Right, Rash is in the car. Shopping's unpacked. It's getting on a little bit later than I anticipated. Hey ho. So I'm going to go and put a little bit of diesel in the car first, and then I don't know where I'm going to go, but I'm going to head inland today a little bit, not up the coast. Oh, excuse me, I just had a sandwich. Not up the coastal road, but I'm going to go inland and possibly try and find a country park or a walk or something like that. What say you, Rasha? I think Rasha's ready for it. Right, so a completely random day. I had no idea this was here. I don't even know where it is. But this is where I found, and we've got Rasha. Oh, it's very cool here, Rasha, isn't it, in the shade? And we've got some old castle ruins, and we're going to go and investigate. So there is some limited car parking down a very tight lane, and so I think Rasha's going to have a whittle. And then you've got a little gate to go through, and the ruins, and there's a little bit of information on the board. Yeah, on the board just here, so we'll go and let's go and have a look, shall we? Medieval spectacular. Right, how do we get in? Oh. Right, so you should have a whittle. Okay, so we've got some information here. Bolingbroke Castle, the remains of a hexagonal 13th century castle with adjacent earthworks. Oh, there we are. So this is so when is the castle open? At any reasonable time. So I'm just trying to up whether there's some old moat used to go around this or not. Oh, come on, let's go and have a... Oh yes, oh, sorry, beautiful waters here. So there is a life buoy thing there. Yeah, it must be an old moat going around it. Just heard a pheasant. Got the wildflowers. So I think what we'll do first, I think we'll have a walk around the perimeter of this and then make our way in. So if I'm just going to lift the GoPro up, and then you can see here the water. Which I'm assuming is the old moat. As I say, I'm on the outside of the castle here, look. I love old sort of buildings, ruins. I've got stories to tell. Yeah, so that's looking it's got another, looks like a little information board. There must be another way in, isn't it? So we've got a couple of information boards. Let's go to the first one, shall we? And there's an AGM coming up on the 9th of June. That's the board there, and I've now got a bit more information. Let's go and have a read on the... Oh, okay. So the gap in front there is the old Gatehouse entrance. So if you have a look at this, it'll give you some idea of historically what it was like. So there's a mention of Beeston Castle in Cheshire, that's not far from home where I live. What's the name of that campsite by the canal? Oh, I can't remember. But on my own personal channel, you'll see us visiting Beeston Castle. Done that in the past. And look at the blackberries this year. They're ripe so early. Just look at all of these. Very, very early. I said hello to a couple foraging for blackberries. There is so many of them, so early. So I'm actually sort of out of the castle area at the minute, but I'm just sort of exploring a path. That's... It's a lot cooler here. It's out of the sun and in the shade. I'm not going to go too far up this path where I am because I've not really got a clue where it's going to. And that's the through the trees there you can just about see the castle walls. Then you can hear the pigeons cooing. Yeah, so I've got yeah, it's just another path basically down to the road, and so I'm not going to go down there. But all the way around the castle here, you can see it's all the water in the swampy area. So let's go into the castle. Come on. Yeah, bumper harvest if you come foraging for the blackberries this year. Absolutely, it's going to be a bumper harvest. Alright, back to the castle, and through the castle wall we shall go. Oh, should we go round? No, let's go around the perimeter first. I think that's the main entrance there. But we'll go and walk round. I don't know if you can see the couple I mentioned before. A great big bag of blackberries. Right, Rash. So just give you some idea of height. I don't know, that's, I don't know, what's that there? 20 foot maybe, something like that. Castle walls behind. Big waggy tail, Rasha. The grass here is very lush, but that's because we've got the moat alongside us. So this part of the moat here at the moment, obviously with the lack of rain, just very, very marshy. The other side where we saw, I say there was a lot of water. So this is the perimeter walls, these are the corner towers. Just another beautiful day. I'm a bit spoilt by all of this since I've been here. Started working on a campsite in January, and what was the name of that storm in February we had? And pouring down rain and sleet and snow. Distant memory. Let's just give you another quick this moat back in the day must have been huge, so that's where the bulrushes are. Oh. I didn't know better, so that's some kind of a... It can't be a fireplace, can it? It's impossible to be a fireplace. It's got another. Good girl, Rash. What spooked you then? Oh, hang on, I've got a bit more water here now, so I've got more information on us. But look here. Okay, so that tower in front of me here is the kitchen tower. this is the entrance, or a way you can get in. Sorry, the car is just over there, but I think what we'll do is we'll come through the main entrance and explore the inside of the castle. That's interesting. So there's obviously been some kind of another perimeter wall of some description here. So that's inside. And we'll just walk around here. So let me go back to the gate. So that's me just inside the gate, and got another information board here to show you, which shows the plan of the castle. So I'll have a look at this, and if you want more details, obviously just pause the video, have a look at this. And so I'm not going to go down, but if you wanted to explore in a little bit more detail, you can. Obviously I've got Rasha with me here. So that's one of the towers on the Gatehouse. Oh, look at this one here. So let's have a walk around. So actually, once you're actually physically inside it, you can see the size of this a lot better. I should also mention this was free to enter as well. There's not even a donation box or anything here. So I'm now in the Great Hall. Wow. So again, if you want more information of exactly where I am, just pause the video on this this information board. I'm back to work tomorrow as well, which I'm sort of looking forward to. It's I feel I don't feel guilty having a couple of days off. That's wrong, but after doing 7 days a week for so long and everything, it's just strange to be off. So you could get in here, the staircase, and we've just got another turret, tower, whatever you'd like to call it, and we can have a look at the vista from here. And the Auditors Tower is where I am now. So another information board again, if you want a little bit more about where I am. Have a pause of this. Rasha is flipping near the edge here. She just jumped up. Don't jump over, stay there. I should have possibly also mentioned that I've actually ventured out into the Lincolnshire, what's called the Wolds. So I've obviously coming inland today. So there are hills, well, I'm going to say hills, about the size of a molehill. It's more hillier than back in Mumbai. There's the entrance behind me, and this is the kitchen tower now. So we looked at this from the outside. So again, let me just show you this information board. Don't go there, Rasha. So should we go down those stairs into this tower? I think we can do that. I think Rasha's going to be okay. Wait. Good girl. Hang on. Wait. Slightly echoey in here. Oh, no wind at all. A beautiful window, isn't it? There's a staircase coming down. Right, let's go back up. Good Rash. Good girl. Good girl. There you go. Up. So I did mention that to actually get access to here, the road up is unsuitable for large vehicles or HGVs. So yeah, don't come up the lane. It's very, very, very tight. I'm not going to go into this one, but here's another base of the tower. Hang on, Rasha. And just coming to another information board here. Let's have a, again, I'll video this for a second and you can pause it if you want to read it. And quite a few places I've been to keep mentioning obviously the mid 17th century civil war that took place in England. I'm guessing Lincolnshire must have been a bit of a hotspot for what was going on. I keep seeing mentions of the Civil War. So let me just go up a little bit here, give you a look over the walls. Oh, we're going to go into another tower in a second. It's got another information wall on it, so let's have a look at here where we're going to go into. Another receiver's tower. So have a look here, and so there's not a lot of people here, but there is a steady stream of people visiting this this ruin. Oh, this is pretty. So this is another tower. I'm not going to go down and into, but have a look at this. Which brings us back to where we came in. I think we're going to have a sit down with Rasha for 5. What time is it? Not really too sure where today's gone. My fault for being a little bit late getting going this morning. Anyway. Right, so this is where we walked in, and I think, if my memory serves me correctly, I think there was a bench here we can have a sit down on for 5 minutes. And the building behind me is an old water mill, and look at this. So the only reason I know that's there was because I spotted a sign saying water mill down there. But I think it's a private residence and you can't actually visit it. But yeah, so come and have a butcher's at this. So the car park is here, and as you come down the lane here, there is another building with a water mill down at the bottom of it. Have a quick look on the other side whether there's a pond or not. Yep, so this is where the water all comes in on it. Here, oh look at this, beautiful, isn't it? That's where the doors are. If you imagine a horse and cart pulling up to there and unloading the bags of flour. Right, I'm going to wrap this video off, I think, here. So again, that was just a random, completely random day out. I had no idea where I was coming to today with Rasha. We've had a really enjoyable drive out down the country lanes, through the wolds, and we managed to find it. We managed to find a castle. If you're new here and you've recently subscribed to my channel, thanks ever so much for finding us, and thanks ever so much for that subscription. That's appreciate that. If you've not already done so, you can hit the subscription button down there below. That's aimed at you, by the way. Yep, you. I'm looking at you. You sat in front of that laptop again. No, no, no. You on the phone, and you on the are you on the tablet? I can see you watching. Come on, hit the subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up. Smash the like button. Be safe, everybody, and look after yourselves. And I'll see you all on the next one when I'm back to work tomorrow at a campsite in Mumby in Lincolnshire. Take it easy.